Yeah, there we go. So
Hello?
oh, it's not going to the room.
Where's the room?
Why is that not switched on? This. Hello? Hello? It was on, Keith. Keith, it was on a minute ago. Shall we sit? It's anywhere at the front. On the front. Where? There. Okay.
One, two. Shut down. Sure. Chop chop. Five. Hello, can you hear me? Just to start off, who doesn't have a voting pad in it? Just put your hand up.
You wouldn't have it right up, because we need to count
So you
just
just
in case
count.
we come to a vote.
On this side as well. So we've got 16.
We've never run out of voting pads before, so we're just trying to make sure how many people there are. Because when we vote electronically, if there's enough golden voters to make a difference, then we'll count your votes in. Okay? That's all. Because obviously, if the motion's carried without, then we won't know. All right?
Cool.
Alright, let's start. Welcome to our new execs. Is everyone happy to be back? That's good, that's good. Buzzing for the end? No? Wicked. Alright. First, I'm just going to start off a little game with you lot. Just because I've got an ugly face, but I love a selfie. So I want every society in there to take a selfie. The best selfie will get a box of celebrations and have 25 quid out of my own pocket to spend at Precious Spend. So let's get your phones out and start taking selfies, everyone. Come on. Best selfie will get, again, box of celebrations and £25 out of my own pocket to spend at Precious Spend. Come on. No one's good for a selfie. Best selfie, best selfie. Best selfie, thank you. You know what? I'll make it £20. If everyone does it, £20. Okay? Everyone has to send their selfies into the Stock Guild Essex email thing, and we'll decide who has the best selfie. Cool. Twitter as well, post it on Twitter. I'm just going to quickly introduce the Society's Guild Committee, so you lot can introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm the weird one from the front. I'm the events officer, and I'm looking forward to helping you with your events this year. I've heard from a few of you already, so feel free to email me, and I'll try and help you out as best I can.
Hey, everybody, I'm here. So, I'm the community networking officer for this year, and I'm looking forward to starting working with all of you. The French Society already contacted me about the volunteering project. Now I'm waiting that every single society contact me about their volunteering projects.
Hi everyone, I'm Theo, I'm the music convener,
which means I'm the first conductor of the music societies. I'm looking forward to helping everyone with himself. If you have any questions, you can bring them.
Hi everyone, I'm Oluwasesin Oshodi and I'm your religious convener for this year.
Hi everyone, I'm Kai and I'm a linguistic convener. If you're a political society, I'm probably your first point of contact, and together I believe we can make this society the best in this year.
Yeah, I'm Perry and I'm the arts convener. So I'm in charge of the arts society this year. Yeah, those who are kind of part of my congregation have already been contacted. But yeah, that's right, yeah.
As well as music.
I'm Rosie, I'm the department convener, but I'm also the secretary. I've already contacted my colleagues and let me know when they're actually joining. Looking forward to it.
Hey guys, I'm Sophie, your cultural convener. So I'm here to act as support, so to provide you with help and assistance. So if you have any queries or questions, do not hesitate to email me. I'll reply you guys as soon as possible.
Is that everyone? Cool. Before we start into the presentation, the V team are just going to quickly do a little talk.
Hi guys, before starting, I just wanted to let you know that I'm Selina, voluntary coordinator. VT has done loads of changes since last year. The reason why I'm here is to encourage you guys to encourage your members as well to come to the volunteering team. But we've changed VT quite a lot and we want to make projects so that the volunteers improve their skills better. So we no longer do one-off projects every week. The one-off projects will be only on monthly basis. We're doing loads of regular projects, so they're all weekly projects. We go into schools and we teach them financial literacy, chemistry, biology, languages, and arts, history, and so forth. So please do encourage your members to come along to VT. It'll help them develop their skills. And this year, we're trying something new. So we are going to have charity placements as well. We're going to local charities in town, and there'll be placements such as social media, customer service, administration, IT, and so forth. And those placements will help them improve their skills and enhance their CV. So do encourage members to come along to the VT. We have information sessions going on for 2 weeks. One from 12 to 1 every day and from 5 to 6. All the information you're going to find it on the ethics.su/VT, all the times and locations as well. And after the information session, there'll be a come and try session where we are going to get our volunteers and afterwards we're going to advise them what projects do them best. So feel free to contact us at Ethics UK or any other questions, feel free to ask me as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Big Ethics Awards come up as well.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm the Big Essex Ward Assistant. Now this year, the Big Essex Ward's completely changed, so even if you've done it before, listen, because it's changed for the better for you. So the Big Essex Ward this year is made up of 3 different levels: the bronze, the silver, and the gold. If you've done the Big Essex Ward before, you've automatically already done the bronze level, and you'll automatically start the silver. So each level has different activities, ranging from 25 units to 50 units. Yeah, we'll skip to him. No, that's fine. So this will all go on your transcript when you finish at the university. There's a new thing called HERE, and I think you're all past it. So that's your higher education extracurricular achievement record, and all your employers will be able to see this when you do leave university. Any extracurricular activities that you do at university will only go on your transcript if you've done them through the Big Essex Award. So it's really worthwhile checking out. As part of being SU exec, I run sports or societies. You've already started on one of the units for the Essex Ward. By turning up to this training, you've already done a third of the unit, so you might as well sign up and take advantage of this. So once you've left this training, you then need to do 12 hours a term of meetings, so that's just committee meetings, meeting up with your society members, things like that. So it's pretty easily done. And then you'll need to do a skills profile on Career Hub, which is where the whole Big Essex Award takes place. So far, 1,000 students have already completed the award. They've all found it worthwhile, so you might as well all join in. As part of the award, we'll do workshops at the end of each unit where you'll learn how to sell the skills that you've developed through doing the Big Essex Award. As I said before, if you've already done it, you've already done the bronze level award, and you can only do 2 levels per year. So if you've never done it before, this year you do the bronze and silver level of the award, and then do the gold level next year. But if you've already done the bronze, do silver and gold this year. To find out more, you can come along to one of our briefing sessions, which are running 4 times every week throughout the year, or you can email us at biggie@essex.ac.uk. If you're already been convinced you want to sign up to the award, go to careerhub.essex.ac.uk, click on the Big Essex Award page and sign up now. Enjoy the rest of the session.
Thanks for that. Just everyone who has come late, just ask that idea, if you can come down and register, that'd be great. Yeah, cool. So over the summer, we've done a lot of like changes in the constitution. So it can the old one was kind of old and boring and long. And so we changed it up, made it a bit easier for you lot to read. It also kind of reflects on a lot of societies and how the society field has evolved in the past 2 years. And we did send an email out to everyone. And if you have any questions as well, you could ask them if you've read it. Has anyone got questions about the constitution? Great, all good. Alright, we're going to vote in about it at the end as well. Also, the code of conduct applies to all guild members and societies who engage in unacceptable conduct, whether it's like abusive, offensive, aggressive, anything like that. The societies also may put their own rules in their codes. So, for example, if you had a debate and someone's coming and he's chatting a lot of rubbish and you want to kick him out, you kick him out if you have that in your rule book. And yeah, that's it on that. Any questions on that? No. Just Start. You probably heard about Just Start now. It's basically it's like similar to Just Pay. So it's not an actual society where it's like you've got fewer obligations than society. It's fewer benefits than a society. But main aim is if a group of people want to come together and have fun, basically, they can do that without going through all the headache of paperwork and all of that nonsense. So obviously, I want to start eating Pringles. If you know what, all join, bring any flavour Pringles, and we'll just start eating Pringles all night. Yeah, the good thing about it is that if anything's popping around that time, throughout the year, you could just let's do that. So it kind of follows the trend throughout the year, and it's more chilled. It also allows the kind of communities and society team to invest more time on actual big societies and societies that want to improve. All these numbers. These are just the differences or obligations. Can you explain more?
This is just to give you a bit of an idea about the differences between them. I'm not expecting you to take all this info in right now. But there's a lot of differences between Just Start and societies. So it just kind of gives you an idea of where things are going to fit in. So I'm not expecting you to read this, it's all going to be online. But generally, there's a lot more obligations that are associated with societies that Just Start won't have. But then equally, societies get a lot more benefits than Just Start groups. So it's just kind of giving you a bit of an idea how they are extracurricular groups, how it's still very worthwhile as part of the society if you want to, actually put a lot of effort and make it amazing. But if you just want to meet up and maybe do some knitting or eat Pringles apparently, you can start with the Just Start group, and we'll be putting info out on our website so you'll be able to check it out.
Cool, alright, the societies team. There's a lot of societies now, so it's going to be hard for if everyone kind of pops into the office and needs help, it's going to be headache. So what we're going to do is we organise the regular kind of dropping sessions for anyone to kind of come in and book with Ray over. I'm available all the time, so if you just come to me, I'm here all the time. So just come say hi. And there's 2 sessions a week to start off, and then if we do need more sessions, we're going to put more sessions on. The days and times will change according to whether it's a busy week or if it's not that busy. And every society's got like a 10-minute slot. If you do need more again, you can get another slot. It's a 20 or another 30. And then also, if you do need a separate team or meeting, you could book that as well, just for more help. So kick-ass guarantee is something that we kind of come up with over the summer, and it's just that it's more for the members. So it's like a baseline requirement for societies. It's looked at throughout the whole year, and all it ensures is that all the members who pay, whether it's £5, £3, are kind of receiving the service that they were told they would be receiving. So if a society is struggling, we're not going to just tell them, done, you're gone. We're going to support them, and the society's team will basically get them to kickstart again and help them. If they don't kind of have a failed kick-ass membership and the members are all pissed off and angry and they want their money back, then you could offer like just start again for that society, or we'll just kind of disband them. But that's like the worst case scenario, so you have to worry about that. So what is the kick-ass guarantee? These are like the main points of giving your members a kick-ass guarantee. To spend at least 50% of the term 1 membership income by the end of term 2. That's the first one. You have to hold at least 2 events per term. Have an active social media platform to advertise events and allow members to interact. Simple one will probably be Facebook, so if you've got like a Facebook group, that'd be good. And then you have to hold 1 society general meeting each term, which all members are invited to attend. Attend all SG general meetings, which is good because we're not all here. And send all the paperwork on time. And lastly, you have to hold online elections. So these are just the requirements for you giving the members a kick-ass. There's a new website, just make it. Cool.
For spending, I can answer that if you want. So, as societies, you should be, obviously, you charge membership fee, that's for a reason, because you need to help fund the activities that you're doing as a society. So, by the end of term 2, which is effectively when most societies have finished their activities, you should have spent 50% of your term 1 income. This is just to kind of show that you're actually investing into your societies and stuff. So, you know, if you are a cultural society, maybe you're offering language lessons as part of what you're doing. So you actually need to be spending money on printing and things like that. If you are the night ninjas, you may need equipment for like t-shirts, branded t-shirts as uniform, because they actually need uniform as a group so they can be identified. If you're a society, it's probably because you actually need money as part of what you're doing and actually investing it. What's the point of your members paying £5 if that money's not actually being invested into the activities, whether it's trips or lessons or anything? It just seems, what's the point? Sure, go ahead. The reason why it's set at £5 is that there's a bar, so there's actually investment going into them. If you're in the constitution, it is set as £5 because of that investment reason. There was a lot of societies that dropped it down to £2, but then we need £1,000 to run. And to hold my hands up and be completely honest, I have about £12,000 to give out to over 100 societies every year, and there isn't the money there to do it. So then the societies have a small fee each, which helps fund those activities. That's also why we brought in the Just Start program, because it allows for those groups which maybe just want to meet up in a room and do an activity. And if that's happened, that's absolutely fine. We want to make sure that we are like helping students out and giving them the opportunity to do these events and these activities. But if you are a society, it's probably because you're actually doing a bit more than just meeting up, say meeting in a room together, so you probably need a bit more investment. It might be better equipment, it might be all different kinds of things, it might be trips or events and things, it's just to help fund those things. Does that help? With the website, I'm actually going to move ahead from it and then bring it back to it, because Nick, who is from our marketing team, is going to come up and explain a little bit more about it. So if you bear with us.
everybody moving back to that.
Yeah, so on this lovely new website, we've got this new kind of area, which is what's on section for just societies, which allows all the societies to put, like, if they've got an event, anything coming out, to put it on there and basically promote it as much as we can. We're going to have workshops to help you on how to do that on Tuesday, 29th of September, and Thursday, 1st of October. So come along to that if you want to know, and we're finding art to kind of put events on there. Expenses. Don't forget to ask for VAT receipts. Please submit all the expenses claims within 5 working days of incurring costs. If your event means you are buying items over a period of time, please submit your claim within 5 working days of the event. Also, we aim to kind of process all the claims within 2 working days of receiving it, which is quick. Expenses should be collected within 10 working days of us kind of notifying you as well. Food hygiene. Again, the form was long, boring, so made it kind of simple for you guys so everyone can start cooking and selling food on the squares. There's going to be workshops on fundraising and food hygiene as well on the same day, Tuesday and Thursdays. Olga, do you want to say anything about food hygiene?
Just to add, because we have simplified the form, we do need that form to be completed within 2 days, at least 2 working days before the event takes place. We have had people in the past just turning up, having booked a table, not explained it was for food, and then, we've seen them cooking and then we have to go down and kind of start checking everything. So we do need to have the form in time. The requirements really aren't that stringent. It sounds scary, but it's not. If you're cooking your own food, preparing your own food, you need to have a food hygiene certificate. If you come along to the training, which is up on the dates up there, basically it's Tuesday and Thursday of this week, you can get, we'll run through the basics with you, just to get you familiar with what the requirements are, and then you can get an access code for a course. We will only give 1 code per society, so one of your executive members needs to have it. Unless you're a big society and you do an awful lot of cooking, then we may look at giving you a second one. The course it's an online course. It takes probably about 3 hours if you're looking at doing it properly and looking at the videos, 3 to 4 hours. But the questions aren't really that difficult at all. But the main requirements for it, for selling food on the squares, are that you have the certificate, you keep the food at the correct temperature, because anything that involves meat or cheese or eggs or rice or, couscous or anything like that is a high risk food. So it either needs to be served hot or it needs to be served cold. Okay, and it needs to be kept at those temperatures, because when it's in the danger zone, when it's fluctuating just kind of lukewarm, that's when all the bacteria grow and then people get ill, and we don't want that to happen. We have got equipment to help you out with that. We have got the bain-marie. We've got slow cookers to try and keep the food hot. We are also going to be investing, we hope, in some electronic ice boxes to keep food cold for you. So hopefully some of you will be able to start selling food ready packaged, ready for people to take away and heat up, which will get around a lot of the problems. Is there any questions about that at all? Yeah. No, if you've got a certificate already, they're normally valid for 3 years. Okay, so you should be okay. Yes. Yeah. I think if you've got clashes, that's why we're doing 2 sessions, so that people can come. Okay, so if you can't make one, you can make the other one. All right. Oh, another one? Yeah. Yeah, as some of you have probably found, CTO have got an awful backlog of room booking, so they've been just as backlogged for us as they have for you guys trying to book your rooms. So we haven't heard confirmation of everything. Okay.
Yeah. So Nick's just going to talk to you about the website and it's all changed as well.
Invoices are different because you haven't spent the money yet. You've already paid for the expenses. Do you want to talk to me afterwards and I'll help you out? Yeah? Cool. Hi guys, we've got Nick here who works in our marketing team. He's just coming to tell you about the exciting new website. I know that over the summer usually it's been a couple of team publishers getting everything put across to the new one. Hopefully you like what the new one looks like. So Nick's just gonna kind of go through a couple of bits with you about what's different about it and why it's hopefully everything. Got questions, so just let us know.
Yeah. Hi guys. So my name is Nick. I work in the marketing department. So Rachel asked me to come along to explain a couple of things about the new site, how it works, and why it's hopefully going to be a lot better for you guys in the long run. So me and a couple of my team met with Ray over the summer when we were looking at rejigging around the website. And we kind of looked at how we could make Society's pages work better for you guys and better for Ray's team so that it's easier for them, but it's also easier for you. So one of the things we noticed when we were looking was that some of you guys have started using kind of external web providers to make your websites on, which is totally fine. But we thought, like, as an SU, that you guys shouldn't need to do that. So in an ideal world, we want you guys to use our website and you wouldn't have to pay out of your budgets to have a website. So that was kind of our starting point. So I'm sure you've all probably seen the new website now. I think it looks a lot better. One of the key things about it is now that it works on mobile. Looking at the traffic analysis, about 50% of people come onto our website through their mobiles, which means that you're getting a lot more traffic now than you would have done before, because basically just more people can see your site. So our ethos for making these new pages was that we wanted to raise the bar for everyone. So there weren't some societies who had someone in who could do HTML, who could make their page look all flashy. But if you didn't know HTML that well, you were just kind of stuck with the bog standard page. So what we tried to do was make great looking pages that were easy for you guys to use, but also looked really great. So most of the content on the new pages is automatically generated. So there are things like your exec list. So as soon as you are put as an exec member for your society on Ray's system, you will automatically appear in the list and you'll have an email address and everything connected to it. All your election stuff will automatically appear on there as well. But there's still space to add whatever you want. You've still got kind of some flexibility to do your own thing. It hopefully should make everything a lot easier for you guys. But if you guys have any questions, I don't know if anyone has any questions that I might be able to help with. Hello. In what sense? Yeah, sure, you can do that. So when you go into the edit your details, there are options to kind of, you've got a box in there that you can just do whatever you want in. So you can put any kind of code in there. You can do whatever you want in that box. Hello. Yes. So if you want something to show up in the event, in the what's on section, you need to make it as an event because that just draws in events. You need to do a sign up separately if you want to do some sign ups, so that won't be drawn in automatically. Anyone else? What were you trying to edit? What were you trying to? I don't think, because of the permissions on that page, I don't think you're allowed to edit the CSS. If you wanted to drop me an email, we can talk about what you were trying to do and maybe other ways that we could do it. Thank you.
Cheers, Nick. Okay, cool. This is what we started this a few weeks ago. It's just, I think for me personally, the best way to kind of promote society or anything else is. I have to shout loud now. Yeah, I think for me personally, the best way to kind of promote a society or anything is kind of give them recognition. So with the Society of Fortnite, it's basically to kind of celebrate what society has done for the past week or past 2 weeks in this case, and all the amazing stuff they've done. The society's guild committee will kind of look at the application. So you as a committee will have to put this forward, and if you think your society is like the best in that fortnight, you put that forward, and a committee will kind of look at it and decide on it. Yeah, you can't hear me. All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, we could do all of that as well. It's just this is just someone's idea that we come up with. And for the athlete of the week thing, that's more individual kind of celebration, where this is kind of a whole and society is with individuals. You can kind of point out who's done well in society and group thing. So any other questions? Cool. Social media, we kind of use a lot of social media this year. These events are communication program now. Should we use the Facebook, Twitter, all that to kind of promote all your events and everything that's going on within society. We also have this WordPress thing where you can write an article and we can basically put it up there. We've got an event coming up again or activity, we put it up there. And just leave it up, everyone should start getting their Facebook sorted out. That's the best way you can communicate and collaborate with your members. Photos, videos, and marketing. We've got another front runner, Alex. There, she's gonna be taking photos coming to the event. We've got an event coming up, probably taking photos. We're kind of bringing all the photos together to basically show the brilliant things that you can do. We're gonna try and create a video for Precious Week as well, for like Precious Week there, to kind of again crazy of what you lot are doing.
Yeah, so can you send us through any videos and pictures that you've got this year onto our Dropbox account? The amazing thing about society is that you do so much, but we're not able to necessarily attend every single event that you do. So if you've got things that you're really proud of, or even if it's you guys just hanging out together, we'd love to kind of see what you guys are up to. So if you want to Dropbox us videos or pictures, and that's all throughout the year, you can just Dropbox it through to the stock guild. I think I'll be sending invitations out to all presidents, so they'll have that. And then also on a side note, a lot of societies ask for different kind of marketing needs throughout the year. So we've got this little link here, and I will be putting it live up on the website as well. But you can put in details about your event, and that will then ping through to our marketing department. If there's any big events that you're doing, like I know how an actress to take me out, or like just big events where we've had, I don't know, first aid marathons before, and you just want to kind of have a bit more promo for that, if you fill in the form, obviously if they get inundated with requests, they're just going to do the absolute best they can to help as many societies as possible, but they'll be able to get back to you and kind of let you guys know what they can do for your event. So we'll put that out, which is another way that we're trying to give you additional support this year. So that link will be on the website on the help and resources section for you guys to utilise.
Precious Bear, I think all of you know about that. Precious Bear is Saturday. It's open from 12 to 5. I want the majority of us to kind of arrive between 10:30 to 11. Come early, 9 o'clock if you want help with the desk. night, so that's like basically a quick way to kind of register people. Please don't be getting drunk in front of the desks or people are coming to kind of join the society, so no alcohol. If you are getting picked up, make sure you fill in the form for the food hygiene and stuff like that. And yeah, just move around, don't just stand behind stools, but move around, you actually get in the faces of these pressures and just talk to them and be bubbly basically. At the end, if you could, obviously it'd be great to return your table. We've got small things, but it'll help.
Everyone, please return your table. We will be taking note if he doesn't. It's just one table for you, and it's 300 for us. So we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, there's sign-ups that must be typed up. So if you wanna, obviously members, when the members are, when you sign up the members, type it up in paper, or if you've got a laptop, type up the laptop will be good as well.
I have a question. If you've got the idea of turning up and going with volunteers to help set up an account standards, is there any way we can keep our volunteers at the end to help that down? We can help that down.
Yeah, definitely. Would love to have you. Just come through me.
Workshops, so these are the
Question about the last slide about the tap barcode for that.
yeah,
Can you explain that?
basic workshops, yeah, go on.
Okay, so basically you'll be getting these freshers packs at the end of the day. It's a bit complicated on the backside, but for you guys it's not too difficult. So in those packs there will be barcodes. Those barcodes, freshers will be going around, or current students, with these little kind of like information leaflets about Freshers Fair. If someone really wants to join your society, give them a barcode. They can smack it onto this little leaflet. There'll be one side for Blades, one side for the Sock Guild. But it doesn't really matter, to be honest. If they've got no space in the Sock Guild, whack it on the Blades. It'd be a lot better to get new societies. No offense or anything. So the more and more societies, that'd be fantastic. Those barcodes, when they then take them to a pay point, so there'll be one down in the advice center and there'll be one at SU reception. It just makes the turnaround a lot quicker. So then the staff can literally go beep, 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 and it's done. So it just makes it a lot quicker. Should you run out of barcodes, if you get down to your last page, by all means, run up to SU reception and ask them if they will make you some more. However, it doesn't matter. So you can always bring marker pens with you, just write on the name of your society on that, and whoever's on the reception will be able to do it. Barcodes are not the be-all or end-all. It just makes things a lot easier, and people seem to miss them last year, so we've brought them back for you guys. But just make sure it really doesn't matter if you run out, just literally write the name on, and then it'll be fine. I think that's what I have to tell you about barcodes. Yeah, pretty much. To the sign-ups. Barcodes are linked to them buying their membership. So it's quite boring, but you all have like a code which links into our system. So when you zap it, it becomes like a product. So your membership product will come up at reception. They'll do that. In terms of the sign-ups are people just interested and want to find out a bit more about your society. Maybe they're not just ready to join yet. Maybe they're people that you want to contact about your starting events at the beginning of the year. The reason why we get you to email these across to us is so that we can actually cross-check that later on in the year. So when it comes around to January, we can help you figure out which people were interested to join your society and maybe didn't kind of follow through and join up. So it's just kind of helping you figure out that information later on in the year. So that's why we need you to email them or through to us. Sure. If you can do an Excel document with just like names and whatever's on you'll get template sign-up sheets in there, which usually has the information that you actually need. If you can keep it in the same format, whether it's Excel or Word, it doesn't really make much difference. Excel's probably easier for me to work with if you can, but if you can't, it's not the end of the world. Good. If we had known about it previously, then possibly, but we actually start planning Freshers Fair like months ago. And to be perfectly honest, to coordinate the map is really difficult to get everybody in that needs to be in. If you drop Stock Guild email, if there's anything we can do, then we'll try to. But I at this point, it's on Saturday and it's Freshers Week, so I definitely can't guarantee it at all. Anyone else? If it's packaged, don't worry about it. But just make sure one thing that really stands for all food that you're giving out, and this is the law, this isn't my decision, is that you need to make sure you have on display any allergens and ideally all the ingredients as well, because if someone's allergic to something, then you're not covered. You just need to have them covered so you've got it. So if you are giving out celebrations, make sure you got the box, because the box will have all the ingredients on there and all the allergens highlighted as well. It's a law, it's not my decision. Anyone else?
Cool. These are all the workshops that's going to be going on. Well, other than welfare, all of them are going to be going ahead. You'll be getting emails as well about it. So. These are the dates in the diary. This Hannah. So the main one. If you want to write out, write out.
We will be making this available online as well. So you can take it up there. And give me a application. All that.
The fun stuff. Just do this. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. No, that. How are you doing? Just have to shout.